Hi, this is Millicent Cooley. I'm a volunteer with ECDC, and I'm here with Ashna Kinkabwala of BDCD. And we are here to talk about how to help and encourage newcomers to be independent and safe in getting around on their own, whether it's by foot, by bus, bicycle, or even train. What you'll need to help them is a copy of the latest mover schedule. Right now, December 1st, 2023, the latest one schedule is dated August 1st. It would also be very helpful if you had a map of the town. If you can get one, they're available at the Chamber of Commerce on Main Street, and the ECDC office may also have one. Okay. Ready? Okay, can you go to the next slide, please? And then the next. Next. So this document is directed for the newcomers. They will have access to this, and so it's written for them to read, which is what you can see here on this page. Next, please. Okay, so the first thing is to help a newcomer understand the major roads, and this is where the map is helpful. And I have found it helpful to give them the map before you're going around, before you're driving them somewhere, so they can actually have this map in their hand and see visually where they are at the same time. So Kipling Road, Black Mountain Road, Putney Road, Main Street, High Street, and Canal Street. That's a good starting point. Okay. Dress so that you can travel comfortably and safely. So wear comfortable walking shoes with good soles. Avoid wearing shoes that have a smooth sole on the bottom. Check the weather before you leave home at weather.com and dress for that weather. The weather changes. It's good to have an umbrella, a raincoat with a hood, waterproof rain boots, warm coat, hat, and gloves for winter. Wear light colored clothing when you're walking or biking after dark so that cars can see you easily, especially on roads that don't have street lights at night. Black Mountain Road, for example, that comes up from Putney Road to SIT is dark. And when you're driving in a car and people are walking up and they don't have light colored clothing, it is really hard to see them. So you will be safer if you can wear light colored clothing at night. Also use a flashlight or the light on your cell phone to help you see where you walk and to help the cars see you. And then finally, it's a good idea to bring a backpack to carry groceries and other items. There's a final thing. If you can get boot cleats, which you see in this picture, they're easy to attach to the soles of your boots, and they're very helpful when the roads are icy, when there's ice on the roads. I wear them. Okay, next. Okay, we're going to talk now about taking the bus. Next, please. When should you learn to use the bus is really any time. As soon as you arrive in Brattleboro, whenever you're considering a new job and before you accept the job so that you know how you're going to get to the job, whenever you're considering a new home and before you accept that home, so that you know how you're going to get around after you move, and whenever you want to go visit your friends or go to new places. Okay. So the mover buses are safe for everyone, including women, children, families, babies, and people who are blind who have difficulty walking. Safety background checks are done for every driver once a month. Drivers are equipped to talk with each other or with the bus office for help at any moment, or to coordinate with other bus drivers. And they're very skilled, friendly, and helpful. They really try to help people. They can help you get on the bus if there's a bicycle, or help with a baby on a stroller or a wheelchair to get onto the bus, for example. Or they can give you instructions on how to get another bus or another form of transportation. Next, please. First thing to do is to learn to identify the bus routes by their color and number on the printed bus booklet. The most important lines to learn first are the green, red, white, and blue lines. Each bus line has a color and a number. The green line is 53, the white line is 7, the blue line is 5, the red line is 4. And the white line bus appears on the bus schedule map as a black line. Also find the bus routes on the website at mover.com. And those 4 routes are circled in blue here. The number 4 red line, etc. Okay. Then this is a list of some of the first places you'll want to learn to go to. And the colored squares are the bus lines that go to those locations. So try to find each of these destinations on the printed map or on an online map, like a Google map on your phone. And then the next thing you'll do is use that to identify the bus schedule that you should use to plan your route to that place in the printed bus booklet or on the mover.com website. In the bus schedule, there's a page for the 53 green line, etc., for each bus line. Okay. Then learn how to use the time schedules in the bus booklet. The schedule is meant to be read from left to right. Bus schedules are different for weekdays, Monday through Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. If the printed bus schedule shows a different time for a bus than on the mover.com website, trust the website to show the most correct schedule. This note at the bottom, depart MCC at 1 p.m., arrive at SIT at 1:20 p.m. I will explain it later here. But that's an example of a recent schedule change that's not in the latest August 1st mover bus schedule. Okay. All buses stop at the bus station. The bus station is sometimes also called Brattleboro Transportation Center, or BTC. And this is what it looks like. Okay, how should you start to plan your route? First of all, always plan your return route while you plan how to get somewhere, so that you'll have enough time at your destination before you have to get your return bus. Start with the bus booklet or the website at mover.com when you know which bus color to use. But start with Google Maps if you do not know which bus color to use, because Google Maps can give you all the bus options. Google Maps lets you compare options and find the best routes to the same place. Sometimes the best route uses two different buses where you transfer from one bus to another bus, or it says it will be faster to walk or bike instead of take a bus. You may also enter your starting place and destination on the homepage of the mover.com website, and that will take you to Google Maps. So it's the same as if you go to Google Maps directly. Okay, how to find your best route using Google Maps. After you enter your destination and current location, select the icon that's circled here for public transport. Then a new menu will appear, and select the time that you either want to depart or arrive, and then pick your time and click Done. That will bring up a list of route options that will appear, and you can pick the one that you like the best. Bus lines are shown with a color and a number. For example, the one circled here is the blue line number 4. So in the top option here, it shows walking time and then the bus time. And the route details include walking directions and walking times.
Got it. That's Dave.
Check your route in Google Maps against the Mover bus schedule to make sure that Google is giving you the correct information. Okay. So how do you know which bus you're looking at from the street when buses are coming towards you? The bus route color is spelled on the front and the sides of each bus. Green line, white line. If the bus says demand response, then it will not stop for you. So then you wait for the next bus that has a bus number on it, such as white line, or a bus color on it, such as white line. Buses that say demand response will only pick up people who have called to ask for a ride to the doctor. Those buses will not stop on the road for people who wave at them. So tell the bus driver where you want to go. Bus drivers like it when you show them the written words for where you want to go. You do not need to speak English if you do this. The driver will tell you if this is not the bus that you need, and they will tell you how to get the bus that you do need. If you need to transfer to another bus, the bus driver will help you. And you can either show them a sign that a note that you've written or somebody's written for you, or you can take a picture of that and put it on your phone to show them. Then when you want to get off the bus, pull the cord that is above the seats, and this will alert the driver. It'll sound an alert that the driver will hear. You can request a special bus to go to see a doctor. If you are registered for Medicaid, you can request a mover bus to come to your home and take you directly to see a doctor, and the bus will bring you back home again. You may have a different bus and driver for the ride home than the ride to go to the doctor. Your caseworker must sign you up to get the extra service from the bus before you can ask Mover for a ride to the doctor. So make sure that your caseworker signs you up for this service with Mover. Once you're signed up, if you need to go to the doctor or hospital, call 802-460-7433 to request a ride, and your bus pickup time will be confirmed. Then when the bus comes for you, the sign on the bus will say demand response. Some tips about using the bus. Buses will pull over to pick you up if you wave at them from the side of the road, but only if there is a safe place for them to pull over, and the bus does not say demand response on the bus sign. Be friendly and get to know the bus drivers. They will often help you in new ways once they know what you need. Wheelchairs and baby strollers can ride the bus. Smoking is not allowed on the bus. And the White Line bus will come to meet, the White Line bus that goes along Putney Road will come to meet passengers at the police station driveway entrance on Black Mountain Drive, but only if you call the office at least 15 minutes ahead to make this request. It is the Green Line bus only that goes all the way up to SIT. And you can call the Mover bus office for questions at 802-460-7433 during weekday hours, 9 to 5. Walking, how to walk safely. Okay. So there are bike lanes. The road consists of bike lanes, shoulders, and sidewalks. So bike lanes, only some roads have a bike lane. Cars are not allowed to drive in bike lanes, and this is the safest place on the road to ride a bike. A shoulder is on the side of the road between the bike lane, in this case, in this picture, between the bike lane and the sidewalk, to allow a car to pull over in an emergency. Not all roads have a shoulder. So some roads have no bike lane, no shoulder, and no sidewalk. Some have all three or some mix of those. Sidewalks are the safest place for people to walk because cars are not allowed to drive there. Use crosswalks to cross the street and avoid jaywalking. Jaywalking means someone is walking across a road where there are cars in the middle of the road where they're not supposed to walk. It gets in the way of traffic, car traffic. The law says that people should only cross the road where there is a stoplight, a stop sign, or a crosswalk. Cars are required by law to stop at crosswalks in order to allow people to cross the road. So wait on the sidewalk at the edge of the crosswalk and look at the cars until they stop for you, then cross. Which direction should you walk? So it's customary for people to walk on the right side of the sidewalk. If you want to pass someone who is walking ahead of you, pass them on their left. If you walk on a road that has no sidewalk, such as Black Mountain Road, then walk on the left side of the road in the opposite direction that cars are driving, so that you can see cars coming and they can see you. You may, if there's turns in the road, you may need to cross to the right side if it's easier for cars to see you at any given time. Just use common sense. The main point is make sure that you can see cars coming towards you and that they can see you. If you're riding a bicycle on the road, you ride in the same direction that cars are driving. So that's the opposite from when you're walking. That's the rule of the road. So walking on the left, biking on the right side. Okay. So riding a bicycle. So how to be safe when you're riding a bicycle. It's important for adults and children to wear a bike helmet that fits properly. The law requires helmets for children. The helmet should fit your head so that it doesn't move around, and the strap should also be tight under your chin. Use lights on the front and back of your bicycle so that cars can see you clearly from a distance. Your bicycle light should be turned on even before it is very dark outside. Bicycles on the bus. You can put your bicycle on the rack on the front of the bus while you ride on the inside. The bus driver will show you how to do this. And by the way, this is a way that you can ride downtown and then have the SIT green bus take you up the steep Black Mountain Road. You can combine riding a bus and bicycles if that's faster for you. The bus racks only work for bicycles that do not have fenders. Like this bicycle the tires are exposed, there's no fenders, and where the rack can grip the tire directly. There are 2 bus racks on the front of each bus. If the bicycle does not fit the rack, you will not be allowed to bring the bicycle inside the bus. It's also possible to take a train to get to other cities around the country and even to Canada. This is, map of the United States. Trains go, a network of trains goes all the way to every corner of the United States. For example, a train ride to New York City takes around 6 hours. Train tickets can be expensive, and you can find ticket prices and schedules at amtrak.com, or you can ask at the train station downtown. The train station is called Union Station, and the Blue Line bus number 5 will always stop there on the way to Walmart. So how to get from SIT to MCC and back. There are several ways to go between SIT and MCC by bus. Starting December 11th, the green 53 bus that leaves SIT at 8:41 in the morning goes all the way to MCC and arrives there at 9 a.m. This bus runs on Monday to Friday. For the green 53 buses that leave SIT at other times during Monday to Friday, you take the bus from SIT to the bus station and walk from the bus station to MCC. You can also take the White Line bus, that's the number 7 bus, that goes along Putney Road to the bus station on all days except Sunday. On Monday through Friday, there are 10 or 11 white buses a day that go between Putney Road and the bus station. The Saturday schedule for this bus is different. There is a bus on Monday through Friday that leaves MCC at 1 and arrives at 1:20. And then there are 2 places where you can get on the bus near SIT. Where you can get on the White Line bus if you are at SIT. One is at the bus stop near Hannaford's grocery store, which is 1.2 miles from SIT. Or you can wave at the bus as it goes towards downtown while you stand on the northwest corner of Putney Road and Black Mountain Road, where the arrow is pointing. You walk down Black Mountain Road and you just make a short left and you stand at that spot where the buses can pull over. That corner is 0.9 miles from SIT, so it's a little shorter of a walk. Okay. The SIT bus that goes downtown on Monday to Friday runs only on Monday to Friday. It does not run on weekends. So a new bus route was added on October that leaves MCC at 1 p.m. and arrives SIT at 1:20 p.m. on Monday to Friday. That bus says SIT. So it's an additional bus just in the direction coming from MCC to SIT, leaving MCC at 1 p.m. How to get to Carry Me Home for free groceries and clothes at the Congregational Church on Main Street. Plan to arrive during the open hours, which is Tuesdays from 9 until 11 a.m., Thursdays from 3 until 5 p.m., and Fridays from 9:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. It's a good idea to check the hours. You can call or look at the website and just make sure that those hours haven't changed. So if you're at SIT, you take either the green 53 bus or the white 7 bus at Putney Road, get off at the post office, and cross the street to the church. If you're coming from MCC, there's a 20-minute walk to the church. If you are at the church and you've got your clothes or your food and you want to go back to SIT, wait at the bus stop just north of the church on Main Street for the green 53 bus or the white number 7 bus. How to go to Walmart. Okay. So Walmart is 4.3 miles from Brattleboro across the river in the state of New Hampshire. If you want to go from SIT to Walmart on Monday through Friday, take the green 53 bus from SIT to the bus station, then transfer to the blue line that goes to Walmart. Or you can take the white bus from Putney Road to the bus station, then transfer to the blue line that goes to Walmart. If you're going from SIT to Walmart on Saturday, you have to take the white bus from Putney Road to Walmart, all the way to Walmart. The bus times are different for Saturday than for Monday through Friday. So check the Saturday schedule on the website or the bus schedule. And if you want to go to SIT if you wanted to go to SIT from SIT to Walmart on Sunday, you can't by bus, but you can take a bike there and it takes 40 minutes. It does take longer to get back. So because of the hill on Black Mountain Road. Okay, so that's it. And I hope this is helpful and helping our newcomers to get around. And thank you very much. Bye-bye.